Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now today I have some stuff here to talk about Overwatch 1. So recently, a reporter at Bloomberg with the name of Jason Schreier, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Schreier, has given some information regarding what happened with Overwatch 1 and some other news as well. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it, guys. So a question was asked on the r/wow Reddit, where he stated he'd be doing an AMA. The question he was asked was, "Hey Jason, are you able to share any details about the string of high-profile departures from Team 4 before Overwatch 2 shipped, like Jeff Kaplan and Sonny Chaco? And if new leads like Aaron Keller and Jared Noose have more freedom post-acquisition, since I recall you mentioning that Bobby was breathing down their necks a lot during Overwatch 1. And Jason responded with, "Yes, this is covered extensively in the book. But here's the short version. Overwatch 1 was a huge success and Bobby Kotick was thrilled about it. So thrilled, in fact, that he asked the board of directors to give Mike Morhaime a standing ovation during one meeting. But following Overwatch 1's release, Team 4 began to run into a bit of a problem. They had too much work to do. They had simultaneously, one, keep making stuff for Overwatch 1, which almost accidentally turned to a live service game. 2, work on Overwatch 2, which was Jeff Kaplan's baby and would have brought more players into the universe via PvE. And 3, help out with the ever-growing Overwatch League. Kotick's solution to this problem was to suggest that Team 4 hire more people, hundreds more people, like his Call of Duty factory, and start a second team to work on Overwatch 2 while the old team works on Overwatch 1, or vice versa. Kaplan and Chaco were resistant to this because they believe pretty strongly in the culture they'd built. More people can sometimes lead to more problems and less efficient development, and led to all sorts of problems as the years went on." So during Overwatch 2's development, Bobby Kotick suggests that Team 4 hire a bunch more people and make a separate team for Overwatch 2's development, while the other, older team continued development on Overwatch 1. Jeff Kaplan and Sonny Chaco resisted this, and then along with sort of COVID and sort of the lawsuits that were happening in 2020 and 2021, it sort of brought Overwatch to a standstill, and for 3 years we had no content for the game. The game was getting very rare updates, it wasn't coming out with new events, new content, and we hit a big drought. Pretty much this is because majority of the Overwatch 1 team went into working on Overwatch 2. Now there's no really say who's the bad guy here, it's sort of all just one big mess. Kotick wanted more people to work for Overwatch 2 and keep Overwatch 1 updated and content flowing. Jeff Kaplan didn't. He wanted to work on the PvE for Overwatch 2, and I assume realized that it just wasn't getting to where he needed to be, and he decided to leave Blizzard altogether. Now it's a bit rough to hear that this has all happened, that we could have had maybe sort of stable updates for Overwatch 1 while Overwatch 2 was coming out. Maybe it could have led to a better Overwatch 2 where we could have the PvE we wanted if the more people were there to make it work. We could have had the story we wanted, but unfortunately, that's not how things went, and we are currently stuck with the game we have now. So it is really sad to read about. It just kind of makes you think about what we could have had. Could have this been better? But it also could have been worse. Maybe the team did get too big, and it just spiraled out of control, and maybe we didn't get a good quality product such as Overwatch. But in its current state, it's not really quality anyway, but you know. Another thing I want to touch on here is the fact that we could have had an Overwatch 2 Netflix TV show, and it never happened. And this is so sad, because the story of Overwatch, it deserves to be told. Overwatch is not just some cheap cash grab or it's just PvP game. It's a whole world. It's a story that people want to tell. People are invested in, with great characters and amazing plot lines. People love the story of Overwatch. I love the story of Overwatch, and I will always love the story of Overwatch. It's amazing. The characters are great. The story is great. The world is great. And I want it to be told. The reason we never ended up getting this, Blizzard Activision sued Netflix in 2020 for poaching its CFO, which is just so sad to read. We could have had a TV show. It could have been amazing. My dog is howling. I don't know if you can hear that in the back. Oh, she's howling. She's a wolf. But yeah, we could have had a TV show, a Netflix show. It would have been insane to see, but it's really depressing to see that it's not going to come to fruition. So some pretty upsetting news coming out from Overwatch now lately. So really makes you kind of wonder what we could have had. But I'm gonna leave this video here because I just wanted to update you guys on this. If you haven't checked out my video going over the current state of Overwatch and how it's kind of just bland and boring and it's a big cash grab, go check it out. You can check it out here in the top corner. Hit the subscribe button. We are pushing on now to 1k. Thank you guys so much for 500 once again. Check out my social medias, all linked in the description, as well as other ways to support me further. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.